Hello and welcome to pmclounge.com. In this video, we are heading over to a beautiful European country known as Poland, and we'll talk about project manager salaries, PMP certified professionals, how much do they earn in the country known as Poland. And let me share my screen and show you where this country is located. So this is where Poland is. It borders Belarus, Ukraine, Germany, Czechoslovakia, right? So these are some of the neighboring countries of Poland. And since we will be talking about Poland, we'll be talking about Polish zloty. The numbers that we see will be in the Polish currency, and $1 is equals to almost 4 Polish zloty. So that's something to be aware of as we discuss project manager salaries in this country known as Poland. Now, one thing to note, whenever we do videos like these, we refer to a PMI report known as the salary survey. We've covered several other countries as well. So check out the first link in the description. It will be a direct link to this playlist, where you'll be able to find some other countries that we have covered so far. Also, all copyrights acknowledged, no copyrights infringement intended. Get yourselves your own copy of this report by becoming a PMI member. It comes with loads of benefits, including access to reports like these. All right, so let's talk about Poland. And as I mentioned, the numbers that you're going to see are in Polish zloty, and we'll be looking at annual numbers, median figures, because they are closest to reality. And this is the salary that you can expect, 180k. That's the median salary of a project manager in Poland. Total compensation, which may include some other benefits as well, some deductibles as well, that is around 200,000 Polish zloty annually. Let's talk about how the last 12 months has been. 43% people reported that their salary remained the same in the last 12 months, which is bad news. 10% said that they got a hike of 5 to 7%, while 9% said that they got a hike of 3 to 4%. Now, how does the next 12 months look like in Poland? 38% people are expecting that their salary is going to remain the same, while 14% people think that they are going to get a double-digit hike between 10 to 15%, and 13% think that they are going to get a hike of 5 to 7%. So these are the numbers for last 12 months. These are the numbers for the next 12 months. Let's talk about annualized salary by position description. This is essentially your project management ladder. As you move up the ladder, your salary should also increase. A portfolio manager is someone who's making the most. All right, let's move down. As your years of work experience, as that increases, your salary also increases. This is pretty much the same when it comes to years worked in project management. As these years increase, your salary also increases. Annualized salary by highest formal education, and this is where it gets interesting. For some of the countries, for most of us, we tend to think that the higher our educational qualification is, the higher salary we are going to draw. But as you can see in Poland, high school degree is what makes you the most. But if you have a doctoral degree, then you are actually going to make less than someone with a master's degree. And someone with just a high school degree is the one who's making the most. So that is something that you should be aware of. That is something that you should know if you are in Poland or if you want to go there, what kind of education they are looking for. Education doesn't really matter much. In fact, if you have a degree in project management, you might end up making less than someone who does not have a degree in project management. So don't run after degrees, but PMP certification is definitely something that can help you out. Someone with a PMP certification is going to make much more than someone who does not have a PMP certification. That is something to be aware of. Now, there is a pay gap in gender. Males are making more than females, and we are talking about Europe here. Also, this gap is pretty big as compared to some of the other countries that we have seen. So I just wanted to voice that out. Annualized salary by department. What kind of department should you work for to be able to make the most? Consulting takes the cake here, followed by administration or general management, and this is followed by IT. So you should be working as an IT project manager, whatever industry you are in. If you are in IT department, you stand a chance to make a much higher salary as compared to some of the other departments. But annualized salary by industry, so you should be in consulting industry, you can be in financial services, or you can be in telco. These are the industries that are paying the most. So you could be working for a company that deals in consulting industry, and you could be a consultant in that industry, and you will find yourself making the most in your category. That is what this survey essentially tells you. Annualized salary by number of employees in entire organization. How big should your organization be? Mid-size organization with employees between 1000 to 2500, they are the ones that are paying the most. Even startups are paying a lot when it comes to Poland, right? Companies with less than 100 employees, they are also paying a lot. They are actually paying much more than companies with 10,000 or more employees. So that's something to basically keep a track of. Although I think overall the salary is evenly distributed. You can see some high numbers in smaller companies, some high numbers even in larger companies. Annualized salary by average project team size. As your team size is going to increase, your salary will also rise. That also holds true for the budget of your project. All right, let's talk about the work culture in Poland. And this is where you can see the first column is the job title. The second is essentially the sample size. But third is the mean hours people are expected to work. And the expectation remains 40 hours, which is a good thing, right? It's a good sign. Project manager 2 says that they are expected to work slightly higher than others because they are expected to work 40.6 hours. What does the reality look like? Actual hours worked. So people are working more than 40 hours for sure. 48.3 for someone who is a portfolio manager. So that's how the work culture is. I think pretty standard. This is something that you are going to see the same across the board. So that's all in this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you want us to cover any other country, let me know in the comments and I'll try to make a video on it. Thank you and have a nice day.